Hello, and this will be the second Isaac thing I post. This time it's different because we're playing Repentance, and it's definitely unique. I've been playing a lot of it, unfortunately. um, yeah, I should probably stop playing so much, but it's just so addicting, man. The random aspects and all this stuff is just so fun. So you can see I unlocked all of the alternative characters. Um, Sorry, I got a bit of after eating, like I don't know what to call it, like gas. But I thought it'd be interesting for me to try Bloody Mary on this instead of doing like a regular old run, because this is essentially sort of like a normal run, but without item rooms and stuff. It's pretty interesting. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got out. So yeah, don't know if I'll be doing too many of these. I'll be honest, it's kind of difficult to do these for me consistently. I just have a lot of like funny enough, one of the reasons I'm not doing these as often is because I'm playing this exact game that I should make videos for. Instead of making videos, I decide to just keep playing, which is needlessly neglectful. But I don't know, it's play what you like, and sometimes you can be really lazy about it. It's kind of unfortunate though, for cause I'll be honest, at this point I make videos mostly for myself, and I'm just making sure it's recording. And also mostly for my girlfriend, because she likes to listen to them, and I should really get more consistent on doing these. If for any other reason than I care about that personally. But you just get lazy. But yeah, this challenge will be pretty difficult. As far as what I've seen goes. Oh, I don't like Bob's brain. Okay, we got it out. But yeah, man, life's been alright. I kind of wish it wouldn't be as hot. And I'll be honest, I used to think I wasn't affected by the weather as much as I used to be. Like before, I'd be like, whatever, dude. The weather, it is what it is. But lately, along with more serious issues like mentally, I've been thinking that weather probably has a big effect on me, and like where I am when the weather comes along and what's happening. Because I mean, like today it's pretty hot for me, like personally. Actually, it's not horrible, but it's like it's okay hot. I feel like if I were living in like the Midwest, I'd hate it all the time. Just hot weather nonstop. And it's not to say that I love cold weather, but I like when it's like a nice breeze with the sun. But I feel like lately in California, we haven't been getting that. We've been getting pretty terrible, like not terrible, but like pretty humid here and there, and it's just like not great, man. So maybe I'm starting to think that might attribute to my like mood being slightly worse here or there, instead of dismissing that. But I honestly used to be like, whatever, dude, that doesn't affect me. The weather, what about it? But yeah, hopefully I get out there and it's nice weather, have an easy day. I mean, I work outside. Also, I gotta buy sunscreen. I keep forgetting to get because I don't know if this is weird at all, but I don't like putting like lotion based sunscreen on myself. I don't like putting it on myself on anywhere but my face. Because like spraying sunscreen on your face, I don't know if you've ever done it. It's pretty awful to me. It just feels awful. Um, but I don't like putting lotion-based sunscreen on my body. It feels like it's so inefficient and unnecessary. But I keep forgetting to buy spray-based sunscreen. Also, sunscreen's kind of expensive, man. It's like two whole like spray bottles for like $12 or something. I don't know. Maybe that's not expensive to the average person, but to me, I'm like, wow, that's fucking. It's pretty fucking expensive, in my mind. But maybe it's not. Maybe not. I'm just like, maybe I'm just cheapskate, man. Who knows? But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna try this out. So what I want to try out is see if I can dodge the little bullet thing, like the thing that takes away my health at the start of a floor by teleporting through my own little portal. And that would be very cool. That'd be very sick. Wait, I should buy that today. I should try and remember. And if I don't, oh well, lotion it is. Get that bad boy on there. I'm not petty enough to be like, well, if I have to use lotion, I just won't put any on. I'm not that petty. It's, I forgot to use the portal. Brat. Okay. Well, whatever. It resolves. It goes on. We can also use the portal to just dip out of dangerous rooms. Which I probably won't remember to do either. But you know what? Whatever. Oh my god. Oh no. I don't like that. Bro. Sometimes my brain is like, get away from there, but my hands are like, what are you talking about? We're fine. This room's kind of spicy. Room's kind of spicy. Oh my god, oh my god. Ooh, okay. So this is why the Bloody Mary challenge is so difficult. It's because if you don't have a way to stop the dagger from hitting you at the start of each floor, you're going to be playing at half health the entire game. And that is no bueno, senor. No bueno. Not by the heart. I'm scared. But yeah, it's been pretty good lately. Bro, Super Mario 3D World. If you're someone who has any interest at all in Mario, that game is absolutely like amazing. I find it to be a lot more fun than Galaxy, just because I feel like it has a lot more complexities involved in it. I hate this guy. I might teleport out. Maybe we'll just throw the run. Oh, got a little broom. I don't like that attack. I don't know where the rocks are gonna hit. Oh, Big Chub? Big Chub? Oh, dude, I'm so surprised we did that. Oh my god. I hate that fight. Oh no. Dude, what was I even talking about? I kind of forgot already. I haven't played this game enough to autopilot all the time. I can autopilot on most of the floors, but some of these bosses, man, they're intense. But, what was I talking about? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, this challenge is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. But you know what? You just gotta, you suck it up and just deal with it. Yeah, ain't nothing gonna change if you just cry. Also, I'm really hoping Incubus, yeah, the devil deal we took last time, it procs off the little dagger hit. I'm banking on that a little. I kind of hope that it'll give me a good familiar, and that would be great. That would be much appreciated. His heart is very nice too. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Plop that one down there. Oh, wait, we already went in here. I'm just forgetting everything, man. Oh, I didn't do that. That was someone else controlling my controller. Yep, that's what it was. God damn. Oh, no. We're not getting lucky at all. But you know what? We don't need luck. Where we're going, we've got skill. I'm gonna position myself more comfortably. Give me a second. I'm doing this on a bed. I was just doing crisscross, back straight. Look, keeping your posture proper, very important. Also, I don't do it all that often. So right now I'm shoulder leaning. Is that what you call it? Elbow? Leaning on my elbow? Yeah, there we go. There's not much to do here. Wow. Let's see if we can dodge that dagger. Drop it. Nope. Nope, we can't. Wishful thinking. So the way you can tell if Incubus is gonna work or is working is you can see that they have a little belly now. See it? You see it when I move? It's getting bigger, and when it's big enough, you'll give birth to some hellspawn. Oh, I saw it coming. Oh well. Alright. Here we go again. So this is why the challenge is so hard. Honestly, this item is super hard to make use of without spirit hearts. And the only real difficulty to this challenge is that Bethany doesn't have spirit heart potential. So you need a good spacebar item in turn. But we didn't get a library, so we were playing like hard mode. But you know what? It happens. We'll give it one more shot. We'll see if we can get this. I wanna do this. Yeah, hopefully I go to work today and it feels great. Like, oh, there was a great day earlier in the week when I was working. It was cool breeze, and it was sunny, and I don't always like the sun, but because it was a cool breeze, it kind of like helped out a lot. It just made it much more amicable to like be outside. You know what? I can appreciate that. A nice sunny day. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just fun time. Fun. The only other thing I've been thinking about, I've been wanting to play this at work, like on my lunch. I play games on my lunch, but I lost my my physical copy. I either lost it or let a friend borrow it. And you know what? What can you do, man? You just forget sometimes. You're like, did I let someone borrow it, or did I lose it? And I've scrounged around for like a whole day before, and have not found it. So I'm gonna assume that I let someone borrow it or lost it. I'm just reasonable. We've got some HP, very nice. I think we're gonna get a deal with the devil, and hopefully it's a good one. I don't know what we would need to make this run pop off. I have an idea, but it requires a library. So we're kind of banking on that. But if we don't get a library, what are we going to do? First, we're going to play good. We got full hearts. Next floor, we're going to have a full buff. That's good. And then what are we going to do next floor? Well, if we make it to the next floor with a good item, well, hopefully we'll roll over the game and just win. We'll just be winners, man. If not, give it our best shot. You know, I watch Moist Critical a lot.
and he went off on lettuce earlier this week. Just saying lettuce is horrible. You know what, man? I respect it. If for any other reason that I don't think I myself don't think lettuce is very special. I'm a pretty big veggie guy. Well, veggie and fruit guy. I love my veggies and fruits. I love salads, but I have to agree with him that yeah, I guess freaking what do they call them? Lettuce is kind of just filler food. It's like a sponge, yeah, for ranch or whatever. Guess it's just not that good, man. But I'm not gonna let it in like him saying it like, oh, suddenly it's awful to me and I've never had a good experience with lettuce, because I feel like I have. But I feel like it's the same argument with watermelon sometimes, you know, where people are like, all I taste is water, but then people also say the same thing about lettuce. It's just a bunch of water. So I can see why it would be annoying to hear that. But at the same time, lettuce is kind of like a worse watermelon in every way. Oh my god. Nope. Unlucky. Alright. Next floor. Here comes baby. Gonna get poked in the butt. Oh, 6 damage. Hopefully I don't die on the first room. Hopefully I don't die on the first room. Oh my god. That was horrible. That was so scary. There's so many scary moments in that. Okay, we're good. We're all good. The run is we've won the run. We're winners. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, big boy? Do you ever wonder what makes a fly explode? These flies explode, right? Is that possible in real life? Do they eat like radioactive waste and just explode? That'd be pretty cool. I've had a room like this where I got hit a lot on accident, and I'm not all that surprised I got hit there, unfortunately. It did compromise our deal with the angel, which I am very sad about, because that's what I want. I want to deal with the angel. It's like, what if I get a deal with the angel and I just win, dude? You know what I mean? More hearts, appreciated. Oh, these guys used to hit me all the time in the base game, but now I've become better. Oh boy, that was a close one. We don't want that. We want hearts though. Jump. Thank you. Yeah. Been watching a bunch of Charlie, a bunch of Northernlion, a lot of Isaac. Like just a ton of Isaac. Honestly, I'm surprised at how much Isaac I've even been able to play after. I have like 1,000 hours at this point. Accumulated throughout the game. It's pretty nuts. Okay. I don't know. At some point I just thought I'd never come back to Isaac. We don't want speed. We got a range and a lockup. That's actually just like an insult. Yeah, I love the luck stat, But to get that from your black rune, that's just an insult. Oh, money for shop? Okay, money for shop. Good. We're gonna go to our curse room and then we'll head to the shop. I'm a little tired. Tell you, man, I was working out I've been working out at work, which is, not advised. Not only is it not advised, but it's a bit redundant, you know what I mean? Rune Mimic. Let's go. My god, range and lockup. Can you believe the balls this game has to give me the same upgrade again? 5 cents? Oh, okay. Here's what we're doing. Bat. Alright, there we go. Damage up. This is actually an amazing item. I don't think we'll live to use it for very long, but I'm glad to have it. I thought it was an egg to begin with, but I see it has little cracks on it. But, it could have been a deformed egg knowing this game. I mean, hey, when all's said and done, we've got, let's see, we can probably shoot across the screen? Yeah. I think we can more than shoot across the screen. Oh yeah, we can basically reach the end. So look at that, we can just play it safe. I'm sure that's not how it'll play out, but optimism. Minkus? Who's alive? Oh my god, we missed out on the double heart. Because I blew those things up. Oh no. If I die because of that, I'm gonna be beating myself up for a while. The good thing, we do have another charge, and Black Rune does kill enemies in the room. Now, am I greedy enough to not use it this room? Yes. It didn't happen to matter. Okay, die. I don't like that room. Those enemies scare me. These enemies kind of scare me, but not all that much. Alright, there you go. But we're making our way. We're gonna beat the game. We're gonna do it. Okay, I don't like that room. And it dropped the heart. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. That looks like a super secret room spot. I'm gonna try it out. Honestly, I kind of wish they gave you item rooms still. Because having to rely on... Oh no, amnesia. We do like that little guy. If we could use him to get an HP upgrade, that would be good. Whoa. He hit me. He hit me. The thing is, he hit me, and I didn't expect it. Okay, we might be able to get an HP up from that guy now. Also, we want to blow this up. We don't accidentally walk into it. 7 cents is the minimum you should need, want to have this guy pay out. Oh, wait, that's not good. But we could... No, we're better off just using it. So we've purified our amnesia. That's not bad. Oh, I thought I'm gonna be honest. I stood still because I thought I was dead. I thought that was the end for me. I should have gone... I should have done a little up and then juke down. But, it's whatever. Bro, I don't know. Nobody else probably experiences this problem. But I feel like I read books way too fast. I feel like I just started reading... I love Ascendance of a Bookworm. And I began reading it pretty recently, the latest volume in the US.
dude, I already finished it so quickly. I'm so sad because I didn't think I would finish it as quickly as I did. Because I'll be honest, even though I read a ton, I'm not a very fast reader. Like the Last Descendants of a Bookworm book took me like a week, where each day I would read it for an hour or two. But this time, oh my god, I just sped through it. It was like 3 days, and it was gone. We died. Oh, Guppy? Oh, Guppy, you pretty boy. I shit you not, I feel like I finished that book so incredibly fast, and it's kind of sad for me. Because I love them. It was the latest book was very, very good. I had a lot of fun reading it. Okay, we're about to beat him. I'm willing to throw every bomb at this guy. Alright, we got him. Whoa, boy. We're starting to run out on gas for the run. Oh my god. I don't know what we're gonna do next for. But yeah, I'm like, where did my book go? I finished reading it so quickly. I don't know if anyone else has the problem. But now I gotta figure out what else to read. And I have been also reading, what was it? Goblin Slayer. Yeah, I've been reading the light novels for that. They're not half bad. They're nothing like amazing, but they're still enjoyable. But I mean, compared to Ascendance of a Bookworm, I think Ascendance of a Bookworm is like borderline my favorite out of like all the light novels I've ever read. I could also start reading like trashy light novels. I have Amazon Unlimited, and you can get a lot of like free kind of trashy light novels. And I say free with like air quotes. Come on, bro, you can do it. Give me something, please. Oh my god, this guy is awful. But I could start reading those, but I mean, I'm not like a huge fan, right? I've been reading a lot of here and there that have been recommended. Like, I still have to finish the Konosuba light novel, and I still have to finish the High School DxD light novel. The only reason I say I have to is because I don't like leaving them unfinished. Oh my god, they're about to telefrag me. But I don't like leaving them unfinished. And I already read like 13 volumes of the High School DxD light novel, and you know what? I already know I'm going to like it if I read more. But one of the issues is finding it online. Or finding like means of acquiring it, because some of these light novels, man, they're just like hard to find. I don't know, maybe I should start using Bookwalker. I don't know if they have them, but I checked out Bookwalker once and I still don't think I saw Konosuba light novels on there. I was like, what are you supposed to do if you're someone like me? And the answer most of the time is to just use fan translations, which doesn't support the creator, but I mean, I don't know. How else are you supposed to read it? Like, you love their work, but there's no like official means to grab hold of their work, and it's just kind of weird and annoying. Oh, almost got me. Almost got me. Let's just do that. So, Ascendance of a Bookworm I will for sure keep up with. Kaguya-sama I've been loving, but waiting for new mangas is also very, very annoying. I stopped reading Quintessential Quintuplets because I just got tired of waiting for new volumes, and the story kind of felt like it strangely came to a halt. Not even a halt, but it felt like if the premise was to marry one of the girls, that I just didn't care anymore. It didn't matter to me at all at that point who he went with. And if the whole premise of the story is just lost on me, like it just doesn't matter anymore, and really there's like no point to keep reading it, right? Honestly, I was kind of sad. I liked it, but I just felt like it failed to grab me anymore. And it might be that I actually feel like harem stuff is really hard to keep suspense like in when it's written in a real world like sort of setting, right? And I think that's really what failed to do it for me. I just couldn't immerse myself as much. Sure, whatever. Oh, I see. And man, it sucked because I read like 100 volumes of it. I was definitely like a big fan, but I just fell off. And that's like the first time I've had that happen. And in another story, like there's the opposite of that. And this is the when you start reading and you actually like it more as you read. And I feel like that's the sign of someone who's like finally understanding what they want to do with their story. And there's this one called Businessman in Another World, where the first volume I kind of hated. It was kind of just like super boring. And that's because the first volume focused a lot, I felt like, on the fact that this businessman had like slammed the goddess and gotten children, and like he inherited the strength of a god because he pooned that, you know, he got in there. But the reason it got better as it went on is because the first volume, oh my god, I guess it was setting up, right? But it focused so much on the fact that he's overpowered and he can beat the shit out of anything that it just ended up being boring. Like there was no conflict at all. Like I couldn't imagine a scenario where this immortal human being had conflict. It felt like there was nothing going for the story. And I'm glad I gave it another chance, because the second volume was way better. Infinitely better. In every regard. Instead of focusing solely on the aspect of this man being overpowered, it went into a political, like, world building volume, and I actually adore that because it was much more interesting. We got to see the businessman side of him. We got to see the politics of the world. We got to see how this he as a man is approached in this world that basically has to accept that he's overpowered and would do what he wants, essentially. And that's way more fun. You know, instead of being like, I'm overpowered and I just like slapped the dragon and it fell over and cried. You know? Which is one of the conflicts, quote unquote, in the story. Was, oh, there's a dragon on a rampage. And he basically bitch slaps it and then solves the conflict. It comes back later because the blue dragon's child ends up being their pet. But like still in the moment you're like, what am I supposed to be feeling here? There's nothing, man. So I'm glad I gave that another chance, because I'm actually really interested in the politics of that book and how it'll develop. That's actually one of the reasons I love Ascendance of a Bookworm, is because its world building is amazing, and like nobles and this and that, like all the complexities of a world actually get explored a bit more, because that's the focal point of the story. So seeing this businessman seeing how he affects the world around him is very intriguing. But I don't think there's a third volume yet for that. And I was very sad at that, and I don't think anyone's following it, so that there's like no news on that. And so I'm just kind of waiting. And hopefully someday Amazon is like, hey bro, have you checked out this... You checked out this book before? Look, it's volume 3. And I'll be like, oh shit, dude, it's volume 3. And it'll be all good, and I'll be happy. Let me check the time. I gotta be out of here by a certain time. I honestly expected this run to die at Bighorn, but it didn't, so I'm happy. I'd love to complete the challenge. But yeah, hopefully that'll come back someday. I don't know if it ever left, but light novels, one of the biggest issues I have with them is that it's impossible to find information, it feels like, on authors at times. You're trying to find out if this author is gonna like write more, and you just can't. It's just like they don't write anything. Ooh. Yes. That's exactly what I want, actually. More damage. Poggies. But yeah, I honestly like... How are you supposed to find that if an author is gonna write more? If they just never respond, or not never respond, but they have no social media. And so I get a little sad when I think about it, you know? What am I supposed to do? Sit on my hands and hope, pray it comes back? Another one I could read is So What, I'm a Spider. And I actually really enjoyed that one because it's just kind of fun. But my issue ended up... I don't even know if I'd call it an issue, but it just kind of dragged on. I kind of just let it go after 5 volumes, I believe. And the primary reason being that it felt as if the main character would just become overpowered. But I should keep reading because I don't know if that's true. But it just had that vibe of like, whoa, the main character is slowly getting so overpowered they'll never die. And I find that kind of unfun. It's not even like that I want them to die, but I want there to be conflict and strife in their life that feels like meaningful, I guess. Which most of that was in the early books, and I enjoyed those a lot. But the later books, oh my god, you jerk. Most of the conflict was in the early books, but the fact that the later ones just kind of have none is unfortunate. The biggest conflict was, oh, this being of immeasurable power is after me. And what does he do? He dies. But guess what? He's a spider, so he laid eggs and took control of one of their minds. And then it was all fine after that. And he even got more power from that, somehow. You know what I mean? Like, this stuff just kind of like loses its luster, I guess. I think that's just what happens when you write for too long. I think some of these light novel authors need to and I've never written before, to be fair, so I wouldn't know. But I think more time in between books would be fine. To flesh out a story, or even the pacing is maybe a bit too fast. Like, I feel like in the span of one book in the later volumes, our character grew like super overpowered, and I was like, that's cool and fun, but I don't know if that's what I'm in it for. but at least they have the human aspect. So this book's kind of like, I guess if I could describe it like, two stories going on simultaneously. Sort of like if you were to read Game of Thrones and you follow two characters at the same time. This is kind of like that, and I really enjoy that writing style, by the way, where you have information coming from multiple directions, and you try to like cross-reference and figure out what's going on. And I guess the interest for me comes from still having the humans to follow and their conflicts as a hero and this and that. But otherwise, I'm like, what are we in this for? Anyway, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm going to very quickly. Oh no, I launched the wrong run. I wanted to do one of my favorite things to do before I leave the game is to start up a new run and check out what I get. So this character is interesting because you no longer shoot, but you throw your bones. You're about to get boned, boy. yeah, boy. Also, I really like talking about light novels, man. That's kind of the same. I think visual novels I just can't get into. Like I've said it before. I have played, and then I'm guilty of having played Fun Bag Fantasy, which is a pornographic visual novel, and having enjoyed it. I genuinely think it's a pretty good story for being what it is. Which you might be saying, how come you judge these visual novels differently? And that's because you're in it for something else, man. Oh, he picked it up. You saw that? I don't know what it does. Yeah, man. And, it is hypocritical, but I don't think it's wrong. It's like you like things for different reasons. And I like those for the reason of, it is what it is. No! My pennies! I needed 5! I wanted to buy Cards Against Humanity. Okay, we got some things to learn about this guy. That was pretty cool. You saw that? Whatcha! Whatcha! Oh! What the fuck was that? What happened? This item's incredible? Oh! Oh! The item's incredible! With this guy. Oh my god! Did you see that? Okay, maybe we'll go to I want to try it out more. I want to go to a second floor and see how that goes. We don't have a key, which is super unfortunate. But we're going to see if we can get a devil deal and try this item out a bit more. Dude, that was super cool. So it's contact damage, or at least it's like when you're very close you do damage. That seems amazing for this guy. Oh my god. See, this is why I love playing this game. I hate it too. Because I just fall in love with like these weird interactions. Fishtail is great. We do want to get in our item room. Hopefully we get keys. See, this is the problem. If we had 5 cents, we could have spawned a bunch of poop and probably gotten a lot of money. But your boy, Mr. Skellyman, fucked it all up. Definitely not me. I'm the brains, he's the brains. You know what I'm saying? This is a horrible item. Oh my god, everything's attached to him. Everything you use. I used bombs and it spawned on him, not on me. Okay, so that's something we gotta get used to. What was I was going off on light novels. Yeah, I'm in it for different reasons. Like for, like, there's another visual novel I really like. It's, Did See Demons Are in Love with Me. And it's literally, if I had to describe it, the reason I'm into it is because of the characters. They're fun and cute, right? But when I'm reading a light novel, I'm kind of not in it for the particular reason of like characters being fun or cute. They can be cool. I love their characters you can fall in love with. But what I really want is a compelling story. So you can't just have. You can't have the characters being cute all the time, and you know that's called a slice of life. But sometimes when you make the premise more serious, and you sort of can't. It feels like if you make the premise serious and your character is still absurdly, ridiculously overpowered, it feels like the severity of that doesn't make sense. But when you're doing like this light novel that's about getting some action, you know, it's not as bad if the characters are kind of one-dimensional, because the point is still just a very light-hearted story. You don't lose anything from that. And I guess that's where my problem comes in with these serious stories, just having characters that don't feel like they belong as, like the way they act is belonging as much. But perhaps I'm wrong. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, you know? Alright, we got this. This is easy, boss. Boy, he could just stand there. He could just stand there. What a fucking... That's so cool, dude. Honestly, that's so ridiculously cool. I wonder... I don't think that works at all with us. I think we'll go for angel deals, man. What time is it? Alright, this is where we're going to end this off, but we had a great time. I'll try the Bloody Mary challenge after this runs over. Catch you later.